What's up, everybody? This is SaberWolf94. Got a game today using the Honchcrow Yveltal deck, Darkness deck. Pretty decent, pretty good still. Probably doesn't need the Honchcrows, but I'm trying them anyway. Okay, so my opponent is a chick. Last Nene. Great name. There's no guarantee that she's actually a chick. People use different gender avatars, but anyway. So I get to go first. And we start with our Yveltal EX, which is actually a very good opener if you get to play first and have the energy, because you get to attach. The first turn you won't be able to attack anyway, and the next turn when you can attack, you put the other energy, he's ready to go, doing very good damage. You know, pretty easy, pretty straightforward, just an all-around fantastic good Pokemon. Um, I mean, because I have the Ultra Ball and the Professor's Letter, maybe it would have been better to start with the small Yveltal, but because we don't have Darkrai and, you know, Dark Cloak, Darkrai, it's kind of tough to retreat. It's not like back in the day where you could like free retreat like it was nothing. So I can't really like put the small guy active and start grabbing some energies on Pokemon and stuff. A little sad, but you know, what can you do? We can at least start doing heavy damage straight up. But I'm pretty sure I do search the Yveltal here. Or, yeah, I think I do. Yeah, I check the game state, but oh, okay. So we get Tapu Lele. Oh, that's right. Okay. I didn't have a supporter, so it made sense to get this guy. Of course, very good consistency Pokemon. It's pretty great. I love it. Of course, a lot of people do, but I wasn't a very big fan of Jirachi. I love Jirachi, but the Pokemon was too small. It was like it's easy to pick up on, and I didn't like that. Maybe I'm not an expert player, but whatever. But this guy has respectable HP for a GX/EX Pokemon, you know, these big Pokemon. And the attack is actually useful. You know, colorless, you can attack with pretty much any deck. So we're gonna grab our Sycamore here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm thinking doesn't really matter if I discard a Honchcrow and the Super Rod. And I'm thinking, you know what, do I want to use the Super Rod and get the energy back? Or let's just leave him there and have shit ready for Yveltal, the small one, if it comes out. So this is still my first turn, so I'm getting some good setup here. So Nest Ball, and this time we are gonna grab the small Yveltal for sure. Uh, the only thing we'll possibly need right now is, well, the bench is filled up, so we can either get a Honchcrow set up or a Zubat/Golbat for damage. So my opponent is playing the Tapu, I believe it's Tapu Bulu, or I guess you can do this with a Tapu Koko too. Uh, Grass Lightning deck has the Grubbin, so you know the v v Vikapex. Oh no, is what's it called? The final form of this guy, yeah, that has a very good ability on a bug Pokemon. Uh, every turn you can grab a grass or a lightning energy and attach it to a Pokemon. And this partner, Tapu Bulu, is a great guy. This Pokemon has 3 fantastic attacks. You know, Horn Attack for early. Nature's Judgment is basically like fixed Rayquaza EX attack. You discard all 3, it does 180. Very good. You can obviously go over that if you have more energies, but still a good attack. And Tapu Wilderness 150 and you heal everything is a very good attack. It's just, you know, you time it right, it wins you the game, I think. Okay, so we get our Darkness energy, and for what it's worth, at least we're going to get our cheap, easy kill on the Grubbin. That's what happens when you have Yveltal active. It's pretty unmerciful. You know, small guys are going to die pretty quickly, whether they have energies or not. Okay, so I use Skyla, and I'm thinking what I should get here. Um, I believe I get, let's see what we need. Professor's Letter maybe, or Field Blower, or even Ultra Ball. I don't know. Maybe to search something. Yeah, I believe I do get the Ultra Ball, or maybe the Professor's Letter. I suppose, right? Yeah, since we don't have energies in hand, might as well just do this. Make sure I have energies for a while. Not missing a turn is important, uh, especially in decks like these. You can really maximize your damage efficiently if you do things right. Okay, so I do use the Field Blower. We're only going to get rid of one tool, but I decide to do it anyway. I know that guy's pretty dangerous. Since my Yveltal has the Fighting Fury belt, I don't want to give him any chances of doing the additional damage. And we get our first easy prize here. Get my lovely Color Legends Darkness Energy. It's a damn shame these are so expensive and hard to get. The Color Legends set is so expensive to buy. But I digress. Let's not go into this story. Talk about, sets from the past and me missing out on some of them and, well, a lot of them. But okay, so my opponent, Sycamore's, getting a really big hand, and he has a lot of the pieces he needs to get going. Basically, all he needs are rare candies and stuff, and the V. Uh, I don't remember the name. This guy's Charge-a-Bug, Vikapek, whatever. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. Yeah, admittedly, this is one of the cuter bug Pokemon. I usually hate like 90% of bug Pokemon because I hate bugs in real life, but this is one of the tolerable ones. Uh, yeah. Okay, so he's thinking of what to do here. Yeah, if you don't have your support Pokemon, in the same vein with decks like Magnezone and stuff, a lot of these attackers, their attacks usually cost a lot. I mean, of course, you can attack with Horn Attack in this particular instance, which is why this is a good Pokemon. But, you know, you need to have your guy to be able to do what you really want to do. So he attached an energy. I don't know why he did that. He basically just allowed me to do more damage for no reason. But I suppose maybe he was being a little cocky since he has the GX attack. I don't know. I mean, since as soon as he gets the Vicky Peck bug out, he can instantly get two energies. He didn't really need to attach the grass one. He should have just put it on one of the other Tapu Bulus. So maybe that was a misplay on his part. I guess we all make mistakes. I make plenty of them too. But I use Y Cyclone anyway, thinking that I want to play it safe. So I guess it really did not matter. Um, Perhaps I should have, used Evil Ball. It would have done, I think 130, I believe. But, it's a two-shot kill either way, so I guess it doesn't really matter that much. Vikabolt, yeah, Vikabolt. How can I forget such a cliche name? Well, not cliche, but, the bolt part at least. Okay. So this Pokemon, not as nice as the first and second form. But, it's an all-around good Pokemon. Good HP, 150, standard you want to hit. And the attack is pretty good actually, This can be a very good stage 2 attacker as well, like if you have to use it against stuff that block the Tapu Bulus and Tapu Kokos. It's pretty good, and, grabbing 2 energies every turn from the deck, you won't be able to pair it with something like Raikou, or maybe the Rayquaza when it comes out, but, with Pokemon like these, it's actually a great pair, probably better than them, than Magnezone. So he's gonna do the Fighting Fury belt, and that does matter because he can get his kills easily this way. He decides to spend the attack, and you know, he gets the kill. And I'm thinking, okay, the only thing I can do right now is promote the small Yveltal, start grabbing energy and stuff. It's a damn shame. Something like Fighting Fury Belt would help in this case, so maybe it can help me like block him from getting one-shot kills, but unfortunately I only run one. This deck, I do run Choice Band and I do run a bunch of Stage 1 attackers, so it's kind of, you know, you don't want to have it be dead. Maybe I should run at least one more, but we'll see. So I do 60 damage, I do attach the Choice Band, and I made a pretty big misplay when I think about it here. I should have put the energy to Honchcrow since I can put on the hurt since he has some damage counters, because he's obviously going to target down the Yveltal EX and be killing him in one hit. At least this way, if he wanted to target that guy down, I could just force him to not leave me energyless, if this makes sense. So he plays a rare candy, gets another Vikabolt out, and things are troublesome. You know, he has 3 attackers set up pretty much, and if you know anything about Pokemon, you know that this is probably a game already, because since I can't really get one-hit kills on these guys, he's just gonna get his one-shot kills back, and I'm left with nothing, you know. He's outpacing me like by a very wide margin. Looking at Honchcrow here, he can't really do much. Well, to be fair, even if I had another Yveltal EX, you know, a third one. I mean, 2 is enough, but like, let's say I had that guy on the bench instead of another Honchcrow, he wasn't going to be able to do much either. You know, this guy discards the energy, this was like the perfect matchup for my opponent, you know, uh, because he discards the energy too. This makes Evil Ball weaker, and I'm thinking, okay, you know what, let me get a Zubat, just try to do something here. The other Yveltal is pretty much useless, so thinking let me thin out the deck, maybe just try and get Golbat out or something, but I knew that, you know, wasn't much you could do. So I debate what to do here, and it's just, I'm thinking, no matter who I invest in, he's only gonna need one prize. It's really easy for him to just win at this point. And as I spoil most of the time, you know, who wins it and stuff, you know, yeah, he's gonna beat me. If it's pretty obvious, I think. I'm not as great of a commenter as Puka. Man, I really miss Puka, the top cut. I really wish he still made videos and games and stuff. I probably wouldn't be doing this right now if he still made videos. I mean, I wouldn't be doing this anyway, in the sense that if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be inspired to make these videos, these online games at least. And, you know, if he still made them, then I wouldn't have made my own probably, so, you know. Anyway, I hope he probably won't make videos again, maybe, at least anytime soon, since he's with the Pokemon company, but hopefully someday some things changes and he can do this, or just talk about some things. Like, I did like some of his videos where he talks about cars from the past and stuff. That's very good. I like doing stuff too, like that too. But anyway, so my opponent is making his plays like it's no big deal, like he's not going to win. Gets the Guzma, and I guess this way he's going to instantly kill whatever he wants and get the prize. This Tapu Lele full art is very beautiful, very cool. I like it that it's exactly in the game, the sort of concept art. if you understand what I mean. But yeah, this is game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys subscribe, like this video, uh, perhaps share it with your friends if they like Honchcrow and Yveltal and all things dark Pokemon. And what up? What is up?